to Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company Corpus. The century-degree temperatures across key production areas in Brazil over the weekend dominated yesterday's bean market, and despite a forecast for good chances of rain over the last half of this week into next week. Soybeans closed up 11 cents for the day, while corn finished down 6 and KC wheat down 15. The corn market was disappointed that the decision on whether corn-based ethanol would qualify for tax subsidies in the production of aircraft fuel has now been put off until March the 24th. The corn market is also growing weary of the lack of any U.S. export sales to the Communist Chinese. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM is open this week for Milo trucks from 7 a.m. to 2:45. Timco and the Andersons Houston are open weekdays for trucks 7 a.m. to 3:45. For help marketing your grains, it's John Tuggle & Company Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Ken Jordan. Jordan Cattle Auction had a sale in Mason. Ken, how did it go?
You bet, Larry. Went real well today. We had right at 538 head of cattle. I thought overall the market opened up this week with a steady tone on pretty well all classes of the calves yearlings. I thought overall stocker steers sold steady, and some of the really dried out kind lighter cattle probably were $5 higher. Had a group of steers weighed $395 today at $318. Those 300-pound steers dollar out $1,250, $6 and a little change. I thought the feeder steers and heifers, they sold steady because compared to last week. Packer cows price sold $2 to $2 higher today, while bulls pretty well remained steady also. Pairs and bred cows sold in good demand on a steady market. Overall, good strength of the market kind of in the year, Larry.
What's left for Thursday in San Saba?
Well, we'll not have a sale Thursday. Most all the buyers are shutting down pretty well Wednesday, I think. And so we decided not to have a sale then because a lot of the cattle that they would buy, that time they get them all together, shipped out, they wouldn't get there until Christmas Eve. So we won't have them then. So we'll be off and be available by phone, whatever. Somebody needs to call us about our cow sales, special sales, whatever it is. They can give us a call. Our first sale then of the new year will be Thursday, January the 4th at San Saba, Larry.
Good. JordanCattle.com is the website. The telephone number
is area code 325-372-5159. Want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas over the holidays, Larry.
You bet. We'll talk to you later. Thank you so much, Ken.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a gander at meat movement. Looks like the national pork carcass cutout value for Monday, 36 weaker to $83.97 on the mixed primal. Federal slaughter, 489,000 head compared to 462 last week, 481 the same week last year. Neighbor, as we move our attention toward the beef side of the meat equation and Monday's boxed beef quotes, mixed, say the pundits, tightening the spread to 25.12. Choice was quoted at 217, lower at 288.93 with 508.90 the rib quote, while Select firmed at 290 to 263.72 and 477.84 the Select rib quote. Looks like cattle slaughter 125,000. That's about 1,000 head decrease from last week. Bulk of the activity last week for the fats, 168 on the hoof of the dirt, 268 in the beef. Neighbor, there are your meat moves. On the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how was the Monday sale?
Well, last sale of the year ended on a good note, Larry. Market was sure enough steady to higher today on all classes. Quoted to Packer cows and bulls steady up to $2 higher, probably $4 higher in spots. The lightweight calves, lots of demand there, probably 6 to 10 higher than last week. Your heavier calves and yearlings, they're sure steady to 4 to 6 higher as well. So ended on a good note. Had some pretty good quality cattle today and lots of activity, so it was good to see. Pairs, still splitting most of those out, 1,000 to 1,600 on those. The bred cows, anywhere from $8.75 up to $13.50 today. High yielding Packer cows, 98 to $1.06. Your breakers, 92 to $1.02. The canners, 54 to 80. High yielding Packer bulls, 118 to 122. Low to medium yielded bulls, $1 up to $1.18. The 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 294 up to 340. Heifer mates, 272 up to 318. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 290 to 328. Heifer mates, 258 to 304. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 264 to 292. Heifer mates, 236 to 272. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 248 to 280. Heifer mates 216 to 246. Steers weighing 6 to 700 pounds. Your choice 218 to 240. Heifer mates 194 to 212. And the 7 to 8 weight cattle 190 to 218 on your choice steers. And the heifer mates 184 up to $2. So pleased with it. Ended up with 1,280 head today, and real pleased with the market.
Good. Well, I know you want to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
You bet. Yes, we appreciate all our buyers and sellers and employees and friends and the family here at Live Oak Auction, and sure want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks, January the 8th into 2024 will be our next sale, and looking forward to having a couple of weeks off and getting some things done and then seeing everybody back then.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Riley.
361-786-2553 is office. 361-813-6650 is my cell. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Riley, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Henry Pickett, Abilene Livestock. Henry, how's our last sale before the holiday?
Oh, it's pretty good. We had a lot of good moisture in the area, so it's going to make it a little light run for the last sale of the year. We got about a little over 300 right now with about 150 cows. You know, mostly trailer line, little bumper pull, gooseneck loads, people trying to get a little Christmas money. And we've got a few bigger consignments. We got 30 head in one deal, and be steers and heifers mixed. They're weighing in the 4s. We've got a little jag of nice little young pairs. But for the most part, it's just people kind of finishing up, getting ready for the holidays.
Well, there's no problem with that as long as they do it at Abilene Livestock. Do you have one more sheep and goat sale, or have you already had it?
The last sheep and goat sale was this past Saturday. Our next cattle sale will be January 9th, 2024. And then the 3rd Saturday of January, we'll have our first sheep and goat sale.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Henry Pickett.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865. And during the holidays, if we need anybody needs to drop anything off or get out of a bind, they can call the barn or they can call my cell number, 940-733-8208.
We appreciate it, Henry. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. We are on the line with Benny Cox, producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Last sale there at the yards before the holiday. Benny's, what's sheep and goat looking like?
We had a good many of them. And I'm guessing somewhere around 4 o'clock we had 5,000 more. So it's going to be another big sale. Hopefully not 9,000 like it was last week.
Right.
Got to be a big sale. I imagine there's going to be a good deal of talent there tomorrow. So parts of it will be pretty good. I'm not going to tell you we'd have a 2-day, but the possibility is it's closer than it's been a lot of times.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll know more tomorrow when we talk tomorrow morning or something where we, whether we're going to have a 2-day or not. But
right.
Anyway, it's going to be another big one.
Good. The talent will be there. That means that there'll be a lot of competition, people bidding on.
Yeah, I think they will be since we're going to be closed for 2 weeks.
Right. What is the mix like as you looked across the yard late?
I kind of it looked like to me it was about, I just added up, but it looked like there's as many sheep as there was goats, or maybe a few more sheep, but not a hell of a lot. There's lots.
Have y'all had any moisture since I spoke to you last?
Yeah, right, an inch and a half here the other night. I guess it was whatever, Wednesday night, Thursday or something. It's a big rain.
Well, between that and the big run, there'll never be another poor day at Producers in
There
Cargyle.
you go.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, my mobile is 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371. I think I always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
Benny, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're here with Tracy Phillips, the Texas landlady of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acres. Tracy, tell us about this hunting ranch listing you've got near Junction.
Sure thing, Larry. Bowood Spring Ranch is a stunning 1,430-acre ranch that provides some amazing hunting opportunities.
How so?
The white-tailed deer harvested on this ranch have scored between the 140s and the 270s, and the area was used as a breeding facility for years, which the whitetail on the property are a testament to that.
Any blinds and feeders?
Oh, yes. We've got 14 blinds, 14 feeders throughout the property. Corn and protein have been utilized since 2017. In addition to the whitetail, there's also Axis, black buck, a small fallow herd, Pierre David, scimitar oryx, and various species of ram on the ranch.
How can people get in touch to schedule a viewing in this showplace?
They can always call me direct, 512-393-9996, or find us online at homesteadandranch.com.
Tracy, thanks for being on Down the Farm.
I loved it. Thank you so much, Larry.
We are on the line with Colt Adams from El Campo Livestock Exchange. They are having a sale this Tuesday. Colt, you said you were picking up cows right now. What's it looking like?
Yes, sir. We had to pick up a few cows this evening. We're tagging in on around 850 head. Not a whole lot of cows for tomorrow. I would say around 100 to 150 cows. There'll be a few palpates in there. I would say 10 to 15. And then the rest of them be good strings of calves. Do have a few little ropers tomorrow. Do have some weaned heifers off of one deal. It'll be Victorian Brayfords. Be 28 of them. Weighing somewhere around 900 pounds. Nice string of heifers coming right there out of McFadden. They've been raising them there a long time. So they will be there tomorrow. Other than that, it'll be good strings of calves all the way throughout. This will be our last sale of the year. And we sure appreciate all of our customers very much.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Colt.
Yes, sir. You can give me a call on my cell phone at 361-920-1618 or call my brother Tyler Adams at 361-920-1620 or call Homer Aparicio there at 979-216-8084.
Have a good sale. We'll talk with you after.
Mr. Larry, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and we wish all of our customers a Merry Christmas, and we just want to thank each and every one of y'all from the bottom of our heart for all the stuff y'all done with us in 2023.
And we appreciate you, and we'll talk to you later in the week.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange Valley, getting ready for the last two sales of the year. Sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle Thursday. Klein, it's Monday evening, looking down the throat of a sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like?
Got about 200 on the yard this evening, Larry. Got some more coming in the morning. I think we'll have around that kind of 500 to 600 head range, something like that, to kind of round the year out. And I think we'll have a pretty good market again like we did last week. Kind of everybody's trying to get a little business finished up.
Right. Cattle-wise, come Thursday?
Same kind of deal. We got quite a few people calling, probably that 500 to 600 head range, something like that. That market sure looks like it ought to be good. It's kind of improved a little bit along the way. So I think we'll have a good sale for everybody to kind of finish up on and finish out the year.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein Spear.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Y'all have a good day at Southwest Livestock Valley. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. McCoys.com. McCoys wants to be your source for farm and ranch equipment and supplies specifically suited to your operation. Are you designing a horse farm or a new cattle handling facility? How about your 4-H or FFA project pens? McCoy's Farm and Ranch Specialist, Cliff Mullinex, can help. Contact your local McCoy's store at McCoys.com and find out how to get Cliff out to the farm today. That's www.mccoys.com. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how's the Friday sale?
We had a good sale Friday. We had more cattle than what we've been running. I guess it's getting the end of the year, but I thought that old market was pretty active, especially on your light calves, and your heavy cattle might have been a little softer, but they sold really good, I thought.
Well, walk the pens with us, Rodney.
All right, we had 830 head of cattle, 1 horse, and 2 goats. That old market was active. Your 200, 300-pound steers were 275 to 330, heifers 207 to 290. 300, 400-pound steers, 245 to 335. Heifers, 213 to 310. 400, 500-pound steers, 225 to 285. Heifers 204 to 250. 500 600 pound steers were 214 to 251. Heifers 190 to 240. 600 700 pound steers were $2 to 227. Heifers $1.79 to 210. And your 700 to 800 pound steers were $1.79 to 205. And heifers were $1.53 to $1.86. Packer cows were steady. They brought anywhere from 53 to 97 cents. Packer bulls brought from 70 to $1.30. Stocker cows brought anywhere from 85 to $1.13, with some bred cows dollaring out around that 12 and a quarter. And we had a few pairs. They brought anywhere from 800 to 1,600 Friday, sir.
What do we know for this next go round?
I don't know I know of a couple of bunches of calves coming this week, but I don't know any big bunches like I did last week, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney.
Yeah, Young reach me there at Cell Barn at 361-358-1727, or call me on my mobile 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you and take care.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo looks like 1057. Yellow corn 517. Houston wheat 657 3/4. Placido beans 1239. Texas cotton 4408 bale at 75.62. That's it. I'm Larry Marble and I'm gone.